What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back playing Warframe, and we are here with Titania. Just came out, fantastic. Oh boy, I am so excited to get this video started. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, as you can see, this is Titania. This is her basic color scheme. This is the way she comes default. She looks pretty fantastic. Now, right here is the bundle that has come out. This is this helmet. I don't think this helmet is exactly the way her helmet is. I don't know. It's a little bit confused because that head thingy there is on the Soprana Banshee. So we'll get into that a little bit later. We'll show the alternate helmet appropriately. But here she is. This is her bundle. The Ciandana. Not big on the Ciandana. Not big on the Ciandana. I might use it in a separate build, like an infested build, but this no. So. Pretty cool. She comes with, in the bundle, the Sarpa, which is now out. I'm basically just letting you guys know because you now know what has come out in this update. The Sarpa and the Pox. The Sarpa is this dope melee, says bursts of gunfire. So I'm assuming a burst weapon, melee with a blade, you know. And then the Pox is a thrown, infested dagger. So, yeah, well, you'll see here in a little bit. But let's get right back to the marketplace, the Sarpa right here, which is what we were talking about. Pretty cool. Like I said, make sweeping cuts punctuated by bursts of heavy gunfire. So, is it a burst fire melee, or I don't know? But I've seen it kind of in the preview of in the prime time or the dev stream that the player that was holding the gun could roll and fire and do like a melee and a roll fire, all this stuff, and it's like, you know, so it's pretty cool. I definitely am eager to use this, but not on a Titania build. You'll see my themes for Titania coming up here in just a minute. But off of that and onto the Ciandana. Ciandana, not so much. Pox, I want to use it in another build. Not going on my Titania, but I'm gonna work with it, see how I like it. Toxin-based throwing weapon. So we'll see. But that's that. We got the glyphs now. The glyphs are a thing, but I didn't want to buy this entire bundle. It's 400, whatever, because I'm not gonna be using all of these. But it doesn't look like they have just glyphs, individual glyphs. So I'm a little confused. Hopefully that's coming. I don't know, because I want to get like a Mesa one or something. Maybe that Mesa one. I don't know. Pretty cool. That's that. That's basically, other than the operator suit, which I like my operator the way I got him. Actually, in the second dream, I like the fact that I kept it coherent, you know, with the actual in-game video. So I'm probably gonna keep my operator suit the way it is. But that's an option right there. So let's get into the themes without further ado. Stay tuned to find out how you can get a Titania of your own, a giveaway at the end of this video. So stay tuned. But here we go. Going from the appearance, we're going to get into our first theme. Bear with me. Don't click off the video. Just bear with me for a second. So, Titania is supposed to be a nature-based, natural kind of theme. And this is a tangent. I'm going to show you a nature theme, but bear with me for a second. So, Titania, even though she is based on nature, is still a Warframe. It's still a metallic Warframe. Based on some, you know, it's based on something, but altogether it is still a metallic suit of armor. So, I went with this, I don't want to say cyberpunk because cyberpunk is more of a coppery kind of feel. This is like an energy-based, a very elegant, but aggressive, energy-based theme for Titania. Now, we'll get right into her, but right off the bat, the Porta attachments, I think they do her quite a bit of justice, to be honest with you, at least in this theme, because without the armors and stuff, a little bit plain, which is cool if you're gonna do, you know, like a different theme, but this kind of bulks her up and makes her look more We'll just say cyberpunk, even though I know, don't argue with me. Blah, blah, blah. It's not. I didn't go with the same Porta bundles on the legs because I just think these look fantastic. They still look a little bit naturey, but still have an energy color that runs through it, and I think it looks great. You could potentially put on something like that, which looks alright, still looks alright. The Titania, just nothing else seems to really do too much justice. Because she's energy based, you could go with the Dendras, but I don't think it looks good. I don't think that really looks all that great. Oh, you could also do the EOS. The EOS look alright. They look like a little bit of an accent, but not too much. Not too much bulk on her. Keep her a little bit elegant. But that's her at the moment. This is a theme. This is something that I'm really stoked about. However, Prisma Tetra. There's only one other consideration I have at the moment for a primary. Actually, two, but one is pretty much out of the running. That was if the Quantum Vandal could be colored very much like this. But I don't think it really fits her all that well, especially with her abilities and whatnot. Prisma Gorgon, you could color or variation it, pretty cool to her, but a heavy gun on a butterfly? A little bit ironic, but then again, she's kind of ironic being metallic, so I don't know. But the Dara is the other possibility. If I had the Dara Vandal, right? Is it the Vandal or is it the Prisma Dara? I'm pretty sure it's the Vandal. That might do her justice too, pretty cool. I think it's even stronger than the Tetra, but I mean, technically it's comparing down here, but the Tetra has 0 slash. This one has a little bit. You could kind of weasel it up there to be better, but the Vandal, the Dara Vandal, if that's what it is, I think is going to even boost this further. So could be changed far into the future if I get the Dara Vandal, but right now I think I'm going to stick with the Tetra. So, sticking with the theme, energy theme, blah blah blah. Sonic Core. Awesome. A little bit off the wall because, like I said, nature, it's a little bit, I made it a little bit more sleek, so it is a little bit naturey, but it's still cyberpunk, whatever, guys. Cyberpunk got this cool energy feel to it, pretty awesome. A lot of people love the Sonic Core, very powerful, so I think it's gonna go well. Lacera is the one thing that I'm like, if I had something better, I would definitely swap this out, but I haven't really found anything. I don't want to put the Cero on here. Anyways, with that aside, this is the way she is at the moment. This companion thing's not going to be a companion. That's just there left over from the last loadout. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But this is pretty close to what I think I'm going to do. But there is another option that I'm going back and forth on, and that is going to be the nature field. I was going back and I was talking about the nature field, and there's a lot of weapons that can be used with the nature field. So I want to go over this one. Might take a little bit longer than the last theme, but that's just so that you guys, if you're like, you know what, I want to stick with the nature field, I'm going to give you a lot of options for some cool themes. So just sticking with her and her attachments at the moment, what we're looking at right here. Let's take a look. We'll take a look all around. So we have the infested looking whatever, and I think they actually look pretty fantastic. You could also go just to kind of keep a floaty, naturey feel. That's not that great. You could go with the Nabarus. I'll say Nabarus. Those even look kind of floaty, kind of elegant. They don't move, so if that's kind of a thing, you're like, I don't want the infested thing because they're all flaccid. But that would work. Maybe those look freaking fantastic. Actually, I didn't even look at those earlier. Ooh, I think I might stick with the infested. I might, but I think that is a good way to go. I would not say any bad things about that look right there. That looks great. The bone iliac. That's right. Well, yeah, iliac. Right here, the bone chest part, pretty cool. If you don't want anything too bulky, sit with the EOS, get a little bit of an accent, but not so much. The Harkonars, no, not really. That looks a little bit bony, but too much, getting a little bit too much. Even that is borderline too much for me. Harkonars, all right. Maybe if you're gonna go with like the Harkonar, is that what it is? No, Riv, Elite, Guard Chest. I don't know. That's the sport thing. Sport ball. It's the sport ball chest piece. If you did all that, that would probably look pretty cool. But yeah, let's just see how that would look actually. Really quick. Bam. That would look alright. I think that would look pretty cool. I would not hate on you for going that route. Definitely not. Where were we? Iliac. So let's go with that. Let's just stick with that as is. Pretty cool. Like I said, you could swap these out with, you know, those if you really wanted them, or those, you know, options. There's a lot of options in this theme. So if you want to go with nature and you like this color scheme, I'm going to have some options for you. So Mutilus Ceranos looks fantastic with this. If you want to stick with bows, if you're a bow player, there's a lot of other options in here, but let me actually just give you a little bit of intrigue. You could change any bow into this Dryad skin as well, and that does look pretty good. If you don't have the Mutilus Ceranos, and this is a decent way to go, is to pick this skin, but I think the Mutilus Ceranos actually looks pretty fantastic. So I'm gonna go with that. The attachment I left basic with the Mutilus Ceranos, but if you were going to use something else, you could float on over with some of these other ones. I like probably that one the most for the skin. This looks a little bit more themey. I don't know. Anyways, there's that. Let's go into some alternatives. So I suppose that could look okay in her color scheme. The Attica could look pretty cool in her color scheme, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Ceranos, the basic Ceranos, if that's all you have, or the Rock to Ceranos possibility, the Daikyu possibility. These are all bow things. But if we're gonna avoid bows, let's see. Grimlock, pretty cool. It does look very skeletonized, and I think that kind of would fit her fairly well. Let's see. I don't know why you would run around with a flamethrower as a butterfly. A little bit ironic, but I guess that's your thing. The Parasist, Naturey, Infestity could do it. Make it in her color scheme. Might work. Phage, Infestity, color scheme, might work. Rakticeranos could go, color scheme, might work. Sancti Tigris, if you want to go just DPS, go to town. Rakticeranos or Sancti Tigris, DPS, color scheme could work. Let's see. Energy based, you could go with a Simular or Sinord Simular in that last one. Possibility. If you want to just be DPS Mr. Man, you could do Summer Prime or Mrs. Lady. You could do that. Synapse, no one's going to use that. Who uses it? I actually have it on a build just because it's themey. Tiburon, Tigress, blah, blah, blah. The Vectis actually, in her color scheme, looks very skeletonized, naturey, kind of bone-like. I think that would fit her pretty well. Actually, just for shiz and gigs, let's, where did that color scheme come from? Let's actually do it. Just to look at it. Not so much. I think we actually have to bail out of that real quick in order to see the color variant. Yeah. Maybe not so much. Maybe the Takulus, which just came out. I don't know. Work with some colors. That could do it for you. Not gonna do it for me. I'm gonna stick with the Mutilist. Blah, blah, blah. You know, Juge, you could do the Juge. None of these others. Maybe Mutilus Fauna if you want to go technologically with... excuse me. Alright, that really gross guy giving you some belches. Alright, Dual Toxicist. This is really the only thing that I really could see. I mean, there's a couple others out there that you could maybe work with. Dual Toxicist, I feel like, are the way to go. The... Merlac does have a bony feel to it that would kind of fit her. The Pox, which just came out, but throwing with being a butterfly, flying around and being crazy and throwing these things accurately, good luck. Nucor looks a little bit infested-y kind of look. Stug is an infested something or other. Tysis is an infested something or other. But that's about as far as it's going to go when it comes to that. I'm going to stick with my Dual Toxicist. Dual Icors. This is where I'm a little bit not too sure on this one either, is the melees. Because if you're going to be flying around, you want a melee that's going to suit your distance, your range. Icors are daggers, so they look great, but there's a bunch of options for this one as well. You could go Bony Field, go with a Voltace, not me. Serrata could work, throwing, you know, it's going to keep your range kind of thing going. Icors, which I have on. Where is... Oh, actually, I need to remember the attachments for this weapon. But I'll get into that in a little bit. Glaive could look like another throwing something or other. Blah. All right, Lacero. If you made this, you know, infested-y looking and color scheme wise, it covers some distance because it's a whip-based sword. Could do it. Legion. Oh, this Legion. This one's better. If you color scheme that would look pretty dope. That would fit. The Magistar, when the new Syndicate weapons come out, possibility. Like I said, these are just options. This is just what I see could fit her pretty decently. It's the new weapon that came out with her, not so much. Scoliac, another whip, infested whip, could work. Possibility. So, I think that's it. The Mios, I think it's a Mios, would be a good whip and infested. That would suit her fairly well. The Meyer, maybe. Sidon, it's more of a green, I think. Nah, but that's her appearance-wise. Let's get into skins. So check this out. That looks pretty cool. So does that. What do we do? I'm not too sure what I'm gonna rep. I really like that. I really like that. But at the same time, I really like the I-cores, and I don't have a basic I-core on any one of my frames yet. But that looks great too. Oh, I don't know. Let me know. This is gonna be part of the giveaway part. Let me know how you're gonna build your Titania. What theme you're gonna do. Are you gonna go just straight DPS and do a Soma Prime epic beast build, or are you gonna fit with a theme? Are you gonna go natural? Are you gonna do some sort of nature field? Are you gonna go infested? Let me know what your theme is going to look like. I want to know. I'm kind of still stuck on a couple of these ideas. There's gonna be a gameplay coming out today, so I'm gonna decide on something today. But after a Forma, maybe something will change. After I get a Forma into one of these, it might change if I feel like I'm not quite feeling a certain weapon. So let me know how you feel about that. What your theme is going to be. In-game name, PC only at the moment. Console guys, I want to get you something, but at the moment Titania is out on PC. It's the only way I can give it out. So, PC guys, Titania up for dibs. Like I said, in-game name and how you're going to build your Titania, entered for the giveaway. One last little theme, and it's not going to go as elaborate as these ones have, and that is going to be the... Let's see. Appearance, I think. C. I think she looks fantastic. Red and black. Red and black looks fantastic. It's personally, I actually love the color scheme, but I don't rep it. I don't put it on a lot of my Warframes just because I think a lot of people use it. You could get this stalker feel out of it, but in the most part, the red and black is fantastic, and I think it looks great. I would not hate on anyone that picks red and black for this frame. If you pick red and black for all your frames, I choose not to. But that's that. That looks great. But I think I'm gonna stick with this at the moment. So with that said, let me flip back over to my blue coloration. The B slot, I believe, is empty. All right, so the helmet. We're going to talk about the helmet. See, that thing isn't there. That thing isn't there. Is that an attachment? Because that is a Soprana on the Banshee. That is a thing. I don't know. DE, did you make a mistake? Did you show the marketplace with an accident, or did the helmet not come out right and it's wrong here? I would like to know, and honestly, I think she actually looks great with the add-on, but then again, it is repetitive because that makes Banshee not so special. So, that's that. That looks okay. I'm not going to incorporate it in my build at the moment, but that's that. Her animations, as you could kind of see with maybe the themes, that's her Agile, that's her Noble. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. And the last thing I think I was going to do was to flip through some random colors for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys. 40 Endo. Oh, Endo is a thing now. So that is the fusion of the relic. So that's, I still got to figure that out. I didn't even know that was out, but we need to figure that out. So I'm going to figure that out off camera. I'll show it maybe in the gameplay video or sometime here in the future. But let's flip through some random colors. To be honest, you're probably not going to, it's going to take you a long time to get something excellent out of random color schemes. But, you know, oh, actually, first one I flipped through, you could tweak this to be naturey. But I'm not feeling all that great. Not feeling all that great. But let's flip through a few, kind of get a good idea. that was some. Anyways, flip through a few. You could do black and pink. Do a black and pink build. I would love to see that. Gonna flip through some pretty cool colors that you could come up with. However, the random part is just, she's so busy in her color scheme. It's hard to just flip to something and have it be super appealing. You might have to stare at it for a little bit and see if you like it, but I don't know. We're gonna flip through a few of these. Feel free at this point to click off, but remember, giveaway. Remember, the gameplay is coming out very shortly. Should be out today of some of the gameplay with Titania. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, flip through a few more. Flip through a few more. If you see something you like, feel free to just pause the video and go, I'm going to try that out and maybe tweak it. Pause it, check it out, do your thing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the themes. Thumbs up if you thought this was freaking awesome and informational. And I guess until next time, that white and purple, awesome. Well, white and red looks really good too. White and the accent of red looks fantastic. I'm rambling. Until the end of the video. Well, no, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Woo! Until next time. Blah! I just like them because I feel like Neja runs feels very good, like Uzi style. Like, could you imagine like running in and doing like this sweet slide kills? Oh, look at all that. It's just, I don't know, that's cool to me.